men fail, the women take over. When men fail, women take over. I'm going to play this clip.
I created Adam and Eve at the same time. He created Adam first, gave Adam his responsibility, gave Adam his word, because God holds men responsible first. When men abandon their lead responsibility, women are critical, they're essential. He uses easier kenigdo. She's an essential collaborator. But when mankind fell, God didn't come and say, Adam and Eve, where are y'all? He said, Adam, where are you? The Bible says in Adam all die, not in Adam and Eve all die.
Wow.
When God did the covenant, he said, I'm the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, not Sarah, Rebecca, and Rachel. In other words, he would hold men ultimately responsible. In Exodus chapter 34, verses 23 and 24, God called all the males, he left all the women home, and he said, if I can get you men to listen to me, I will send you back and I'll save your nation. So he holds men ultimately responsible. So when men fail, it's like the foundation of a house failing. The other parts are critical, but the stability of the other parts are dependent upon the solid foundation. Foundations don't have to be pretty, but they better be strong. So God is calling men to be strong so that everything else, family, churches, and culture, can be built on their strength. Because if not, then we're calling on women to be women and men. And God is not calling on them to be both. He's calling on us to be men. When men fail, the Bible says...
Let's go ahead and hop into it, man. Let me go ahead and camera off. Is it me or is my beard looking just... Damn, that motherfucker look good, don't it? That beard look good. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all got to get that product, man. Assure, man. That link is pinned to the top of the chat right there. If you want your beard looking fly as mine, I doubt it get that fly, but you might get close to it. Go ahead and get your beard kit, man. Get your beard game in order, man. Y'all can't, if y'all gonna rock the beard, y'all got to make sure it's groomed well, make sure it's healthy, make sure it's growing, it's plush, it's full. Go ahead and get this Assure, man. Let's go ahead and dive into this topic, man. When a man fail, the women
start off with Marcus Lapeef.
They start off with Marcus. Oh, we start off with Marcus. That's a good thing. Go ahead, Marcus. When men fail, the women take over. What are your thoughts, sir?
I don't think he could be more right. I just that is absolutely how things work. If we're responsible for everything, then we ultimately held responsible. What he was speaking about was hierarchy, about what's ordained. If you believe in from an Abrahamic religious perspective, that you gave an order to the man to do something. It didn't matter what the woman did in relation to him. Her eating that apple and giving it to him was a problem. I think if they was to rewrite it, she ate that apple and tried to give it to him, and he said no and stopped at her hand, they'll still be in the garden of Eden. Because when a man corrects the issue, then things move in the right direction, right? So that's why this punishment that they said, like if you're going from a biblical perspective, that's why this punishment is bestowed on us of sin, because we did not follow directions and maintain our ultimate responsibility in things. Anytime I be talking about what it means to be a man, I always say that. Like I always say, it ultimately fall on us. And because it fall on us, we need to move like it fall on us. We need to make the decisions like it falls on us and take ultimate responsibility. Leadership is not a privilege, it's a burden, but we have to bear that burden and walk in that. That's what masculinity is. We have to see problems, dissect them, resolve them, move forward. That's why we can't be overly emotional. That's why we have to maintain being a Rock 5 family. It's not a hard concept. We just failing to do it. And when we fail to do that, we get a society that we have right here. I can't point and blame the finger at women, because ultimately I think if the men is correct, the women gonna fall in line by proxy. Like we repair societies. We set the tone for societies. We can't put ourselves at the same level, arguing with them, getting into it with them. Hey, this is how it is. Let's move forward. You don't want to move forward? Goodbye. Somebody will move forward. If all the men move that way, all the women will in tune move that way. It started with us. It's always started with us. And it's going to continue to be with us. And if we don't fix that, we will fail. It's simple as that.
All right. See the women agreeing with you, Marcus. I see you making a little wave over there. Go ahead, Andrea.
I kind of feel like, okay, wait. Can I just take a second to just like figure out my thoughts? Can I go after somebody else? Because I feel like my thought is like really extreme Okay, so let me just go ahead and say it. Honestly, I feel like men were created first, yes, but they were like a rough draft, and then God created women.
What?
So I feel as though it's one of those kind of a things, like almost like, you know how you have like a colony of bees. You
Nope.
have all the worker bees, but the queen bee is the one who is like, you know, saying what needs to be done and facilitating things and taking care of everything. Like the same way a guy will go out and work and then bring the money home to the woman because she can like allocate it and put it into different positions and put it to where it has to be. I feel like women, as women, we're divine creatures, and I honestly think if men just were willing to listen to us a little bit more, because we have the gift of discernment, we have the third eye, and we can see things before it happens. But men don't want to listen to women for whatever reason, and I think that's why the world is so chaotic today. And that's what I think. So yeah,
Okay. You said, what'd you say about men? They was a, what is that?
the rough draft.
No, what's that black thing?
My Rottweiler.
Was you about to say your husband?
No, I was about to say my.
She was about to say my
Hustle. This is Hustle. Her name is Hustle. So I was about to say my hus.
Okay, it's how you about to say. Okay. Did you say that men are a rough draft?
Yes, I feel like God created men first because almost like a rough draft version. Like when you create an essay, it's the rough draft, and then the actual final copy is next. So I feel like we were the final copy.
I never heard that. Somebody gonna make you're gonna be famous tomorrow with that one.
Bro, ain't nobody listening to that dumb shit. She just trolling, y'all. She's trolling. I had to learn that Audrey be trolling. She just be trolling. She just be saying crazy shit. Ali be serious in the crazy shit she be saying. Audrey be just be playing. They both be saying dumb shit. One person be playing, the other person is
saying the
acting
most
serious.
dumb stuff ever, and I can't wait to hear what you got to say to this clip because you come down on women so hard. So now I want to know.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it. Let's get to Casey first. I want to get to the people that have been speaking. Go ahead, Casey.
No, I'll wait. I'm still really thinking about it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and Sierra. Go ahead.
I agree with Marcus. I think he has some really great points about what he said. I think that men do set the foundation and women are looking to be led. So, as a same comparison or same example of if you give a woman a house, she will make it a home. We look for men to provide that foundation. So, I think that it is important to recognize that a man does have a certain mindset for a reason where we do need logic sometimes, whereas women can be very analytical. So I think that the fact that men are able to make decisions as opposed to us making decisions off our emotions and our feelings sometimes, men can just be straight logic and get straight to the point, right? And women will analyze it and overthink it and go back and forth about it. And sometimes it can mess up a foundation because we are not thinking straight and we are being impulsive. So we do need men's logic to build strong foundation because you can't build anything without a strong foundation. So I agree with that. We need men we need their logic and we need them to set that foundation so we could build upon that.